tonight. We have Dan Botor in the net here for the Miramichi Northmen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's game, where the Miramichi Northmen take on your ElsipogtogHawks. Tonight's starting lineup for the Hawks. In goal, number 31, Jonah Capriati. Starting at center, number 17, Vincent Delorier. Left wing, number 13, Robbie MacArthur. At right wing, number 27, Robbie Graham. Starting on the blue line, number 2, Jeremy Hebert. And number 7, Trey Lewis.
All right, let's all stand here and remove our hats and stand as we all sing the national anthem here, "Oh Canada." Let's stand towards our national flag. The true north, strong and free from far. Stand on God for God keep our glorious and ready to rumble here with the Miramichi Northmen. We are down here some players tonight. Kennedy Gallant got 2 games suspension. Bryce Milson 1 game suspension. And Brendan Milson, I think 1 or 2. Well as Summers got a game. Sam King isn't here tonight. Work-related items. Joel Blanchard's not here tonight. So we have voters here tonight. We have Pat Lozier, Bernier, Dunfield, Matt Lozier's here. Summers is here. Oh, maybe he didn't get a suspension. I'm not sure. He's here. Oh, Brett Young's going out here to the center because he's the active captain here right now. So Brett and Dan Poirier is the other one that's got the only letters here tonight. We have Allward, all of our defenses here, but we're down. We have 7 forwards playing here tonight. So there might be a couple of defensemen that need to be playing forwards. Who knows? There's our goalie for the night. Dan Botor is in the net between the pipes here tonight for the Miramichi Northmen. getting ready here. Brett Young's going to take the face-off here for the Miramichi Northmen to start us off. All right, there we go. First 20 minutes has officially started here tonight in Elsipogtog against the Miramichi Northmen and the Hawks. The Hawks dump it in deep here into the Miramichi Northmen. Bernier chucks it out along the boards, trying to get it out to Pat Lozier. Back to, oh, where is it? There it is. Bernier has it. And he chips it off the boards, and he does clear it. Pat Lozier is going after it. Back to Bernier. They're coming in on Vautour. And Elsie draws blood first. They're first on the boards here tonight. That's not even in the first minute cleared here. 19:29, and Elsie is on the board first thing. Matt Lozier is going to take the face-off for the Miramichi Northmen. Lozier taking the face off again just outside of our zone. Anderson passes it over to Allward. Allward's going down with it. Elsie's got it, and they're bringing it back down into our zone. Allward, Irvine's got the puck, coming back around. Passes it out to Poirier. Poirier got a hip check at the blue line. Corey Smears out on the ice. Number 44. Elsie's coming back down. Will Irvine trying to block it off Vautour. That was a save there. Liam Travis. Bernier trying to get it out. Elsie, they couldn't hold it at the blue line. It got back out. Dan Poirier's doing defensive here. Coming back. Oh! Travis lost it at the blue. Back to Vautour. Back to Poirier, back to Vautour. There it is. Jones is coming down with it. Jones has it, passes it off to Travis. Coming back around. Vautour chips it off the glass, chucks it back out. Dunfield and Young and Jones is out there at the moment. Young tries to intercept at their blue line. Their blue line, I guess, coming back around. Allward. Elsie's putting on the heat here. Back to Vautour. Vautour played. Holy moly. There it is. Young's going with it, trying to get away. Back to Dunfield. Dunfield passes it over to Anderson. Allward has the puck now. Passed it out, trying to keep it out. Back over to Pat Lozier. I think it's Pat Lozier, number 89. Riley McKnight. Joe Anderson has it. Elsie, we just can't seem to clear it here. We're trying. Matt Lozier has the puck. He passes it over to his brother. Coming back, 89's going up with it. In behind the net. Trying hard here in the corner. Elsie clears it and brings it back down. Irvine's waiting for him. Will's trying to intercept every step of the way. Coming back around in the corner. Will has it. Lozier has it. Passes it over to Bernier. Bernier's going up on the right wing. Gets past center and he chucks it up in the air like a chuck-a-puck into the corner, into the Elsie zone. And behind the net. Dan Poirier trying to intercept here with Will Irvine. And it's back out again with 15:44 left here. There it is, Will Irvine, go Will! Will throws it on the goalie and he plays it back out. What a fast-paced game this is. Fast, fast, fast. Coming back along here. Elsie's going to try to get it in. Intercept it all the way. And Dan Votor's going to hang on to that like a kid at Christmas. All right, taking the face off here is Brett Young with Denver Dunfield and Kyle Anderson on the wing. Matt Jones. Brett got thrown out of the circle and Jones took the face off back to Young. Back to Allward, I mean. Anderson's coming out, breaking out with it. Anderson over to Jones. What a beauty of a pass. Jones back to Anderson. Coming back to Allward. Allward dumps it in. Oh! Elsie was there before the puck. Brett Young behind the net. Throwing some weight around there. Brett Young. Oh! Trying to get it out here. All right, Anderson, let's go here. Anderson over to Allward. Allward checks it up from behind. Dunfield was getting checked from behind. Back around, Allward. Back to Will Irvine. Left here in the first period. Lozier taking the face off. Matt Lozier, that is, for the Northmen. All right, Lozier. With McKnight putting the squeeze on so Lozier could go with it. Lozier got picked like a pocket. Coming back to Irvine, he keeps it in at the blue line. Comes around to Lozier, and the goalie catches it midair in his glove. Whistle called with 14:03 left in the first period. Taking the face-off, number 94 for the Miramichi Northmen. Travis trying to keep it in. Travis has it at his feet. Trying in behind the net. Travis has it. Coming back out with it down along the boards. Back, Bernier's working his way back here. Bernier trying to back to Will Irvine. Will Irvine. Oh, yeah! Whoa! What a save by Votor! And the crowd in front of him, and that's going off into the crowd. Travis got thrown out of the circle. Dan Poirier is going to take the face off. Poirier chucks it out, but can't get it past. Goes to Votor, plays it out. Back to Travis. Holy slam bam. Thank you, ma'am. In the corner there. Over to Irvine. To Bernier. And Bernier does get it out, and Poirier's going after it. And it's coming back quicker than they had expected. Back in. They're trying, and they fired shots high. And it was a miss. Trying to still clear it here. Poirier once again with the puck. Dan's going up with it. Got knocked off of it. Young's trying to come in there. Coming back down to Anderson. Couture plays it over to Allward. Allward back paddles that over to Anderson behind the net. Jones gets it out to Denver Dunfield. Dunfield's going up on the left wing. Right, left wing. One of the ones, you know what I mean. Coming back. Couture almost got a shot there. Coming back. Couture plays that out there for Anderson. Anderson back paddles it to Jones. Jones to Lozier. Lozier's trying to keep it in here, but he got hip checked. And Denver Dunfield's going to clear it, and it is going to be called icing, and it's coming all the way back. There is 12 minutes left here in this first period. And Elsie is leading a 1-0 on the board. McKnight off the boards. Taking the face-off for the Northmen. On the wing, we have Poirier, and it goes right back to the goalie from the face-off. Elsie's goalie plays it out, coming back to another face-off, just to the right of the goalie, and it goes in behind the net. Dan Poirier's going after it. 44 for Northmen, chucks it into the Elsie's end, but Elsie has a puck and they're trying to clear it out, but Will Irvine intercepts and dumps it back over to Poirier. Poirier's going to dump it in deep. Travis is going after it. It comes back to 44, back to their goalie. All right, coming back around. Will Irvine's turning around here, trying to get ahead of it, and he does. He chucks it back so that they do not get it in. Travis has lost it, couldn't find it. And they're going to fire it, coming back on Vautour. Denver Dunfield passes it out to Travis. Travis has got it, he's going, come on Liam. And he fires it to the goalie, which the goalies didn't put it down quick enough, and the referee called it. So there will be another face-off just inside of the Elsipogtog zone. 10:40 left here in the first period. Young taking the face-off for the Northmen. Young playing chicken here, trying to get the puck, coming back around. There it is, Young's going with it on the right, and he passes it over to Jones. Son of a gun! Young got right into the boards there by Trey Lewis. He's going off. Son of a biscuit. All right, Pat Lozier's going after it. Couture plays it out, up along the boards. Lozier and Allward. Back to Anderson. Anderson, woo! Across the crease in front of Votor. That was a brazy move, but it worked. Coming back. Lozier throws it towards the net, and it goes off the glass. 9:35 left here in the first. Travis has taken the face-off for the Northmen. Bernier passes it up the middle to Poirier. Goes off the pads of the goalie, which I can't think of the goalie's name here. Colette, nope. Anyway, doesn't matter. Not on my end. All right, Elsie's bringing it back down. Intercepted by Travis. Back to Poirier at the center, but Elsie picked his pocket like a thief. Coming back in, they're going to try to bring it back in. And they fired it on Votor. Off the rebound. And that's 2 on the board for Elsie. 8:52 left here in the first period. Taking the face off. Coming back around. Young going up with it, trying to get the puck, but Elsie still has it at back. Trey loses, chucks it down. It's coming into Votor to play it. Nolan Allward's going with it. Coming up the right side. Skeeter's back around. Trying to set it up here to Denver Dunfield. Dunfield over long pass to Jones. Jones gets it out, but Elsie intercepts at the center. All right, and that is icing. So it's going to go all the way back down to the Elsie zone. Lozier taking the face-off for the Northmen, comes back. Elsie has it now. They're coming in with it. Irvine trying to intercept. To keep it in, and goes over to the other corner. Bernier trying to keep it in. It's trying to get it to Irvine to play it out. Oh, okay, there it is. Bernier gets it back to Irvine. Sees Poirier up along the left wing, goes, and the goalie's going to hang on to that. 6:40 left here in the first period. I guess I best be moving the camera. All right. Jones fires that down. Comes back here to Allward. Allward's trying to keep it in. Allward's going in deep here. Back over to Young. Allward and Young. Young battling it there. Stuck to him like flies on butter. It's back to Allward at the blue. Allward to Young. Young trying to tap that up, but lost it at center to Elsie. Anderson back. He fires off of Anderson's stick in the corner. They still have the puck. Elsie does. Allward clears it. Yes, nice pass over there to Pat Jones. But Elsie now has it. They're going to try to regroup to get it back. Intercepted there by Anderson. To Matt Lozier to Will Irvine. It's going up. Pat Lozier has the puck. Nope, now Elsie has it, and they come it down, and they bring it all the way down, but there's no icing called as they tapped it. Oh. Woo! Votor came way out of the net there to play that. Whoa! What I think that was Trey Lewis and Pat Lozier. I do believe that was. I just caught it in the top right of my screen. 4:59 left here in the first period. To Poirier along the boards, trying to get it back to Will Irvine. Will keeps it in. He checks it back in. Will's going all the way in. He fires it long. It goes up over the net to the other side. Coming back to Bernier. Bernier tried to keep it in, but they checked it out. Bernier's battling all the way. What a bulldog! Holy dying! A dog with a bone, that Bernier is. Amazing. All the way, so that it's now back out again. 4:26. It's coming back. Number 44 was out for a second. Oh! Young and Dunfield got bumped in together there along the boards. Dunfield, turn your back. Don't turn your back on them. Coming back to Pat Jones. Pat over to Young. Young has the puck. Young's going on the left side, passes it over to Jones. Jones fires it. Oh. Comes back, trying to keep it in is Allward. Allward still has it at his feet, over to Young. Nope, Dunfield coming back. Anderson in behind the Votor. Anderson's trying to set it up here. Passes it over to Pat Jones. Coming out on the left wing, and he caused it off the glass, almost took the rough's head off. Intercepting there, Riley McKnight. And it comes back all the way down into the Northman zone. Cleared again, Riley McKnight challenging at the center line. 3:15 left here in the first period. Elsie's coming down. Coming across the crease to Riley McKnight, blocking it with his full body. Full body assault here by Riley McKnight at the blue. Taking over is number 71, Matt Lozier and McKnight. Lozier and McKnight. Woo! That just went off of Votor's stick. Coming back, and it's up into the netting. 2:46 left here in the first period. So I don't know which Lozier is which. That might be Matt, that's 89. I thought it was Pat. No, I think it's Pat. Liam Travis taking the face off there, and he's being manhandled the whole time. Couldn't get it out. It comes back around over to Dan Poirier at the boards, and Dan does. He taps it out, and it's going all the way down. 44 coming up on the right wing, and he fires it. Goes in behind the net, back to Poirier. Somebody lost their stick or broke their stick here. Will Irvine intercepting there all the way. Will! Oh. All right, that's 3 on the board for the ElsipogtogHawks with 1:56 left here in the first period. Will Irvine did a pirouette there. Whistle blew for some reason here.
And number 17,
Okay, coming back here to Will Irvine. He taps it up to Jones. Brett Young's going after it. In the corner. Back to Jones. Jones gets it. Yes! Dunfield right there at center. Trying to get it, turn it around there and whip it at the goalie. But Elsie's going to try to get it in there. Comes back to Bernier. Bernier back to Dunfield. Oh my gosh. Taking the face-off is Matt Lozier. Over to Pat Lozier. He's trying to get it, just keep it in. But Elsie still has it, comes back to Bernier. Bernier taps it over to Matt Lozier. Coming back, Elsie still kind of has it here. Well, last minute of play here of the first period, it is. That was a very fast-paced game. "32 seconds. Irvine intercepts. Oh, he chicks that up and it went way up to the ceiling. Pop goes the weasel. 27 seconds left in the first period. All right, comes back to Anderson. Anderson dumps it over to Poirier. Poirier dumps it in deep in the far left corner. Poirier couldn't intercept it. Elsie. Travis came in to help. Comes back to Anderson. Anderson and Travis. Poirier. And that will be the first 20 minutes in the history books here today. And Elsie leads 3-0 here after the first 20 minutes. And I'm signing off for the first period. I will be back and ready to go at the second. So this is not live stream. This is going to be uploaded as soon as I get home. So this is one period, the first 20 minutes in the history books here today, where I'm keeping it real, keeping it alive in Elsipogtog. Okay, here we are, and Elsie for period number two. Miramichi Northmen. So we're hoping to get this thing moving here and get some pucks in the net. This is Roxanne. Let's keep it around the second period, getting ready to start. And he was hooked, a line and sinker right from the get-go. Coming back. Elsie's trying to move it out fast here. Co-checking it is Will Irvine. Will has it, passes it down. Trying to get it to Pat Jones, comes to Bernier. Dunfield slices it down, and it's coming back down into the Elsie zone. Jones is staying off like a hoochie coochie. And it goes up off of the equipment and into the air and out of the ice surface. With 18:57 left here in the second period. That was a fluke of the wook right there. Lozier taking the face-off for the Northmen. Way to keep it in there, Anderson. Way to go, but it does get back out. Anderson got a hip check right there in the corner. Better than a hip replacement. Back to Poirier. Poirier! Oh! Travis was in front of the net, but just couldn't quite keep the foothold there. And it's going back down towards Vautour. Woo! Oh, somebody got knocked down here in the corner. That was Liam Travis. Nope, it was not. That was... I can't see it. Oh, 44. Gee, it's only 2 minutes into the second period here. Just nicely. And Elsie's going to the sin bin here for the first penalty of the game. Second period. So we are on a power play right down in the Elsipogtog zones. Jones takes the face off it, comes back. Elsie's trying to clear it, and they do clear it, going down to the ice, and it's going down to Vautour. Vautour plays it over to Bernier. Bernier back in behind the net, and back over here to Jones. Jones to Irvine to try to get to Brett. Couldn't quite get it. And it was offside. Tried for a breakaway there, and it was offside. Hallelujah! Woo! All right, 17:40. It's coming all the way back here. Young going to take the face off. Comes back to Irvine. Back to Bernier to Young. Bernier. Back to Dunfield to Irvine. Back to Bernier. Bernier to Irvine. Irvine Harriet's around. Trying to get it over to Jones. Jones to Young. Oh! It's in front. Bernier. Oh! Fires on the net again. Capalali. Caparolati. Where to go? Where to go? All right, 17:05. That was 1 minute shift right there. In hockey, a minute is an eternity. Capriotti. That's the goalie's name. Oh! Hard to pronounce. For me. All right. Pat Lozier taking the face-off for the Northmen with Matt Lozier. Lozier with a side. Who's the side? Riley McKnight. Now we got McKnight between two Loziers. Back to Bernier. Back to Riley McKnight. And Elsie clears it with 50 seconds left in their penalty. Back to Bernier. Bernier passes it down to Pat Lozier. Lozier tried to go through the traffic, but got squash-buckled. And it's coming back to Vautour. Vautour plays it out over to Dunfield. Nope, that's Anderson. Oh, Travis, it's right there. Come on. And they clear it out with 10 seconds left in the penalty. Back to Vautour. Vautour plays it over to Allward. Allward has the puck, strategizing it, and there it is. They are now 5-on-5 as the penalty has been cleared. And the debt has been paid. Passes it down deep in the corner where Travis is going in. Travis over to this corner. Back to Poirier. Back to Travis. It went out front, but number 71 for... Oh! There it is. Allward for a nice little slam there on the boards. Dan Poirier, clotheslined at center. And it's going down to Vautour. Vautour plays it, picks it up, and there comes Young coming down on the right wing. Young, oh! Trying to fire it in there. Back to Young. Trying to get it through the traffic. Back to Young again. Young has it still. He's sandwiched in between two. Elsipogtog coming back. Who has that now? It's coming over to Denver Dunfield to Will Irvine. Bernier in the corner, coming back around. Oh, Vautour plays it back out. Elsie clears it. Or we clear it. Elsie got it. Comes back, trying to get it again. Young for the interception at the blue, but it goes back way deep into the Northman zone, and icing may be called, and it's coming all the way back. 14:27 left here in the second period. 4-2 game still in favor for the ElsipogtogHawks. Lozier, Pat Lozier that is, taking the face-off. Tried to make a hit there. Goes off the boards. Back to Pat Lozier. Lozier battling it for it there. Will Irvine trying to, oh, there's an interception right there by Matt Lozier in the corner with Irvine. Back to Matt. Matt does get it out over to Riley McKnight. Riley McKnight was hook, line, and sinker all the way in. Couldn't get his arm free to make a pass. Comes back. Elsie's going to pass it down, trying to make it a long pass there, and they come out across. But woo! Votor, holy moly! Comes back again here. Poirier's coming down on the right, and it's going back off the boards. Travis trying to keep it in, but Elsie still has the puck. Back to Votor again. Coming over here. 44 is coming down. And his stick taken out. Back to Dan Poirier. Travis is trying to keep it in over to Allward. Allward does keep it in. Allward, yes. Go, go, Nolan. Holy giant, he's being mugged like off the streets of New York. Coming back again here. And Votor's going to play that out. Woo! Anderson is all over that like a wet blanket with the pressure here in behind Votor. Back in the corner here, Will Irvine. Nope, that's Brett Young. That is Brett Young in there with Jones trying to get the puck back to, there it is, Jones. Brett Young. Brett Young's getting a penalty on that one.
Dirty Young. I'm getting dirty.
You're ballsy. You're really ballsy. You're not sorry. You're just ballsy. Alrighty here. Young's taking a penalty here. Here he's in the sin bin here for 2 minutes. Coming back. We're shorthanded here with 12 minutes left in the second period. Coming back along, Denver Dunfield is reading that, trying to read it like a book, not a Kobo, or whatever those electronic books are. I prefer a book that you hold in your hand, actually, and a cup of coffee to go with it. All right, trying to box them out here. Trying hard here. There it is. It's going to clear. That's nicely. Trying to stay on it here is number 5, Pat Jones. Elsie's going to try to wing back in. Denver Dunfield intercepts back to Votor, who plays it just beautifully. Trying to box him out. Trying to get it here. Jones. Back to Votor. Oh. And Elsie scores. That will be them coming out. And that's 5 on the board for Elsie. Still no score here with 11:27 for the Miramichi Northmen. Maybe it's a good thing it's not live streamed. Never. This is history in the making, whether it's good or it's bad. Matt Lozier trying to wrestle up the puck there from Senapaz. Lozier taking the face off here. '77, Will Irvine trying to keep it in. Back to, oh! Riley McKnight. That was a shoulder. getting rougher than the Pacific Ocean here. There it is. Oh, over to Pat Lozier. Trying to get in. Vautour is going to hang on to that. 10:27 left here in the second period. Taking the face off for the Northmen was Travis, number 94, Liam Travis, and it's out. All right, Travis over to Lozier, didn't quite make the full pass, comes back to McKnight, over to Allward. Nope, that's Anderson. Anderson to McKnight. Nope, to Allward. Coming back to Travis. Travis, oh, shoot, I thought that went in. Try again, Liam, come on. Get it out, come on. Try again here, try again. Collision there. There it is, to Allward, to Pat Jones, to Young coming in. Dunfield, shoot it! Oh! Come on, Dunfield! Come on! Too young? Okay, Bernier's battling it there, trying to get it back, and it went offside with a 9:07 left here in the second period. All right, Young taking the face off again here at their blue line. At Elsie's blue line. No, at our blue line. I'm confused. Elsie's trying to come in. Vautour goes across the crease and plays it. There's a smash up there and behind the net. Elsie's trying to position themselves and it comes out. Trying to get it out. We pulled our goalie for they pulled their goalie for 6 men on the ice, and that was ricocheted up into the ceiling and it came out, and now it will be, the goalie's going to come, Carpriati is coming back into his net. I murdered that name, but whatever. As long as I get Vautours right, that's all that matters for the Northmen. 8:39 left here, and we are going to the penalty box here with Alex Bernier in the box. Like, what's up with that? Yep, all right, so we're in the sin bin here again. Coming back, trying to box it out here so that we can get through this 2 minutes. Something's going on here. The referee's got their hands up in the air. Box it in. There it is. There it is. Pat Lozier clears it. Elsie's going to try to relocate, recreate, and try to get back up there again. But Poirier did the Perriette all the way around, trying to keep them from coming around and wrapping it into Vautour. Vautour for another save. Comes back out. Ricochets. Vautour shuts the door. Trying to get it out here. 1:14 left in the penalty, so there's still lots of penalty here left for us to kill off. Like I said, a minute in hockey is an eternity. Great blocks there. The boys will be bruised tomorrow. There was a lot of shin pads being used there. And Carpellet Audie comes out to play it, and Matt Lozier. Woo! Brett Young tried to save that one there by going to the net, and that is Matt Lozier. That was Matt. Jones is going to challenge. Young's challenging, comes back here to Allward. 28 seconds left in the period, in the penalty here for Alex Bernier. 7:06 left here in the second period. Still a 5-0 game in favor for Elsipogtog. Brett Young taking the face-off for the Northmen. Allward passes it down, chucks it way down, ices it way down here. The goalie's going to hold it and play it for Trey Lewis. Jones is going to try to stick on him like glue. But that guy's going up the right wing faster than lightning. Slows down. Now they're trying to set it up with 6 seconds left here in Bernier's penalty. Fires it on the glass behind Vautour. Comes in behind him and it's cleared. And Bernier is off. And Dunfield is coming out. It's 5-on-5 again. Dunfield along the boards, over to Allward. Allward to Pat Jones. Pat, jump, it's been hog-tied. Coming back around. Northmen are trying to hold their own here. Dunfield trying to get back. Oh, what a goal! What a save by Vautour! Holy moly, what a goalie! Woo! 6:05. Vautour was all over that like a wet blanket. All right, boys. Let's go for a goal here. Keep the faith. We can do this. Let's go here. Woo! Guy, we had neck right in the ringer there. Lozier off the face-off. Like an oxen harness there, jumpins. Vautour is going to smudge and hold on to that. 5:42 left here in the second period. Okay, trying to get it down here. Back to Poirier. Liam Travis put the squeeze on the boards and almost got the lineman too. Coming in behind the net. Travis over to Bernier. Bernier coming down. Just bring it down, Alex. Oh, good. He saw Poirier. Poirier comes in and it goes right to... Taking the face-off for the Northmen is going to be Pat Lozier. Gotta find the weak link here. Gotta find the hole and get that in. Alrighty, Lozier once again taking the face-off here for the Miramichi Northmen with the Lozier and McKnight on the wing. And Elsie gets it off the glass, but Will Irvine, what an amazing play that was! He absorbed it into his belly and then kicked it out with his skate. Coming back here to Matt Lozier. Matt Lozier did a dipsy doodle all around. Oh, couldn't quite get it back over to Pat. It was a great play though. Will Irvine trying to set it up. Help everybody where they're going here. Back to Pat Lozier trying to squeeze it in there by Votor, but Votor is shutting the door on that. 4:36 left here in the second period. Trying to get it back down around here. What a pass it was there by Allward to Dunfield. Den for Dunfield, but Elsie has it, and it's coming back out. Young gloves it down, trying to get it, keep it at center, but they somehow have still got the puck. Young puts a little pressure there on the Trey Lewis on the boards. Coming back to Jones, Anderson to Jones. Jones gets it down here to Dunfield. Dunfield's coming around, but Elsie steals it, comes back around at the blue line. Allward's still staying on his man, comes back around. Votor's going to hang on to that. 3:52 left here in the second period. Taking the face off for the Northmen was Denver Dunfield. We have a lot of players not here tonight. The Milsons, Brendan, Avery Brennan. Woo! That could have been bad. Oh boy, that could have been real bad. Coming back. That was an open net there pretty much on Votor, but he deflected it with a butterfly. Or a kick, it looked like. A karate chop kick. Coming back around. 3:16 left in the second period. Votor seeing more rubber here than the Tamo Bridge. You've heard it before, right here. It's true. Offside. 2:32 left here in the second period. At Lozier. So it's coming back outside. Outside the blue at the circle. At the dot. Lozier taking the face off once again. Comes back over to McKnight. To Bernier. Matt Lozier trying to keep it in, comes back, and the Elsie has got it. 2 minutes left in the second period. Bernier staying on it, trying to defensively get it back. Oh, where'd it go? There it is, back on the back of Pat Lozier's legs, and Elsie still has it. McKnight goes off, and Jones comes on. Over to Bernier. Bernier down to Young. Young's coming in. Oh! What a shot. What a try that was. Son of a biscuit. was close. Anderson broke his stick. .129, the left in there, second period. We had a chance there, trying for another one. Oh, come on, come on. Dunfield coming with it. Dunfield, come on, Denver. Back to Young. Young keeps it in. Poirier's going to keep it in. Goes in behind. The goalie's going to play it. Poirier's going to challenge it. Back to Bernier, but Elsie has it. Last minute of play with 31 seconds left here. Coming. Dan Poirier's coming in. Strong arm. Right over there. Come on. Oh, come on. 20 seconds. Bernier dumps it in. Trying to get it. Our boys are definitely winded here tonight. No argument tonight about who's getting ice time, because everybody's getting ice time. And that goes up with 6.1 seconds left in the second period. A pass there, the puck goes wide, and that is the end of 2 periods, 40 minutes in the history books. Two periods in the history books, 40 minutes. After 40 minutes, the score is 5-0 for the Hawks. This is Roxanne, and I will be back after these messages. I always wanted to say that. I'll be back for the third period. Over and out. All right, here we are for the last 20 minutes of the Miramichi and the Elsipogtog game here in Elsipogtog. This is Roxanne. Let's hope that we can at least get a goal on the board and kill the shutout here for the goalie. 5-0 for Elsie. Let's flip this around. Stripes are on the ice, and the Northmen are on as well, getting ready here. Back to Young. Young to Irvine. Irvine to Jones. Jones over to Young. Young's coming in. Trying to get it through there. Oh, trying to keep it at the line was Irvine, but they broke it. Got through. It's coming down off of the pads there of Vautour. Come on, boys, get it out. Come on, come on. Get it out, get it out. Lewis screened the goalie. Votor couldn't see a thing. And that is 6 on the board for the Hawks with a 19-14. 40 seconds nicely into the third period here, and they got a score right first thing. Trying to get it down. Still a lot of empty seats here. That's not because of the live streaming. Just saying. Off of the chest plate there of Votor. And it ricochets back over to Lozier. Lozier dumps it up over. The linesman had to duck. It would have hit him square in the forehead. They pass it back out. Nelsie flies that up. Flying pucks here tonight. Will Irvine not going into the corners too tightly. Back to Nolan Allward. Allward behind the net. Trying to set it up here is Travis. Allward to Poirier. Poirier dumps it up deep into the Hawks zone. Travis is battling it here along the boards. Will Irvine. Oh! That was a hit there. Denver Dunfield's going for it. Dunfield out behind the net. Trying to get it. He continues on with it. Dunfield back to Young, who's going in behind the net. Young over to Jones. Jones. Anderson's trying to keep it in. Back to Allward. Allward taps it up to Young. Young's coming in. Passes it. Yes! Nicely to Jones. Trying to go in, but the goalie was all over that like a wet blanket. 16-35 left here in up to Dunfield. Back to Jones. Jones dumps it in. Trying to get it to Will Irvine. It's coming back around. Bernier, fancy. Off with his stick. Linesman had to jump. Lozier fires it. Goes up by the net here. Oh, there it is! Oh, son of a biscuit. Oh my gosh, there was wide open net there, and 1:18 left here in the third period. Trying to get on the board. So we ain't skunked. Coming back out, fresh set of legs, as fresh as they can be here. The boys are going on jet fumes here. Travis back to Bernier. Bernier couldn't quite get it out. Coming hard here is Will Irvine. Woo! Will beat him to it. Back to Bernier. Oh, yes! Will Irvine trying to keep it in here. Back to Bernier. Bernier has it. Tried to switch here with Allward, but they called him back. Young taking the face off here. Trying to box it out as we kill off this penalty here.
7-0.
There it is, there it is. Trying to get it out, trying to still get it out, can't get it. We're still trying here. Box, 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 box. So we can chicken. Come on, get it out, get it out, get it out. Yes! Poirier's trying to get a stick in there. Get up in their business here. Let's go. Get in their business. Guys right there. Takes the face off and takes it. Back to Will Irvine. Raleigh McKnight. Forward to Coach Ray. Ray Lewis there. Dirty elbow there to Raleigh McKnight. so cracky and wild. And they're crazy down here. I got it right here. Live in the ground. I can stop it and rewind it. Okay. Okay. Not me. I fight it through the water bottle. I got him. I followed him. Got him. Who it was? I pointed to him. I said, that's him right there. He goes, he went to the guy he knew, and he goes, I didn't throw anything. I said, I just have my video right now. Rewind it and show you. Anyway, he just left. This guy behind me said, not to me, but to our players. Just waiting for, looks like they're writing a book over there. tries to get it out, flits it up to Lozier. Nope, that's Jones. Jones back here to Dunfield. Dunfield back to Irvine. Will Irvine gets it up, comes back down to Denver Dunfield. Dunfield tries to slap it in the corner. McKnight. Back to Anderson. Over to Jones and Dunfield to the Van Young in the net, in front of the net. And the goalie hung on to that all the way in. Young taking the face off here. Gets kicked out of the circle. Jones is coming in. Back to, goes in behind the net. Young tries to pin it over to Dunfield. Dunfield back out. Jones is out front trying to get it. Back to Jones in the corner. Irvine over to Jones. Jones back to Irvine. For Dunfield for a slapper that just went wide. Comes back to Anderson. Anderson couldn't quite keep it in. Irvine, something's going on here. Hand pass is what they're going to call it, I think, something like that. With 11:56 left here in the third period. 7-0 game in favor for the Hawks. Lozier is going to take the face off here with Lozier and Travis on the wing. Trying to get the puck down here. It's coming down to Matt Poirier. Poirier over to Allward. Allward trying to protect it here. Kicks it with his feet out to Poirier. Back to Travis, back to Allward. Lozier back to Allward. Allward's going to try to take it up. Allward's going with it. Allward dumps it in deep. Goes in back, and the goalie's going to come out and play it. Behind the net, back to Allward. Over to Poirier. Yes! Oh, Pat Lozier was all lined up there, trying to get on the wing. There's Matt. He comes back over here to Allward. Poirier. And the guy stone cold him on the shin pad, comes back to Allward. Back to Lozier trying to get it out. There it is, they dump it in. And a line is coming out here.
There's a wet spot right on the hole.
Back to Will Irvine. Over to Jones. Jones is going to check it up to Young. Young's coming up with it. There it is, Dunfield!
No!
Stops it right short. Back to Young. Young trying to storm around it here to Jones. Jones and Dunfield back. Jones still has it. Jones fires it. Comes back out to Irvine. Nope, Jones still has it. Jones is doing a full loop right around. Back to Dunfield. Dunfield tries to keep it in, and it's forced out. Anderson dumps it. Over to McKnight. Riley McKnight. Over to Pat Lozier. Votor. It's coming back to Anderson. Irvine all on the boards trying to get it over to Travis. Travis to Lozier. And it's coming back again with the 9 minutes left in the third period. And they fire it, and it goes to Lozier. Votor's going to hang on to that. All right. 9:15, the left in the coming back around to Allward. Allward to Poirier. The puck is up in the air here, coming back around here. Poirier, Allward over to Young. Young trying to get it to Jones. Still couldn't, and gets it out. It's going down, and it's going to be called icing, and it's coming all the way back. 8:54 left here in the third period. Gonna ricochet out. Jones is going after it. Young tries to get it along the boards. Coming back to Poirier. To Lozier. Poirier dumps it back. Still trying to get it here. Lozier at the blue line. It goes wide of Vautour, and it's coming back out all the way. Fresh set of legs, if there is such a thing tonight, coming for the Miramichi Northmen. Vautour plays it out. There it is. Roddy McKnight's going after it. He's going to catch it. Yep. Before it was called icing. And now that is icing, and it's going all the way back. All right. Lozier takes the face off. Comes back to Irvine, and it's getting out. It's going to be a foot race here, but Anderson's going to get there first. Anderson.
There we go! Get off the ice, Vautour! You suck!
Jones coming over. It's coming back around. Back to Young.
Outstanding loss.
That's it.
Machine.
There you go. Yes! Woo! There it is. Pat Jones. At least they don't have a shutout. That cleared that right there. 7:08, and the Miramichi Northmen killed the shutout. Pat Jones, 4 goals. Exactly left here in the third period. All right, Brett. Woo! That's a my boy. I didn't know it. I thought Jones scored it, but Brett scored it with an assist from Jones. Tour 6:38 left here in the third period. Took the face off, comes back to Poirier, back to Allward. Allward up to Lozier, who tips it in. Coming in hard is Liam Travis trying to get it. With Riley McKnight coming on the left wing, trying to get it back. Lozier to Poirier. Back to Lozier. There's a jam right there. The Northman sandwich. Back Lozier and Poirier. Trying to get it here, out. And that was blocked by Matt Lozier. And he's still after it, and he's still going with it. Down here on the ice, Matt Lozier's a one-man rocket right there. Come on, fire it! Riley McKnight! Comes back around. Over to Brett Young. Left here in the third period. We are going on a power play here for 2 minutes as the Hawks go to the sin bin. Dunfield and Young back to Allward. Allward keeps it in. Over to Poirier. Poirier to Young. And the Hawks are going to clear it. Come down here to Vautour. Comes back to Allward. Allward's going to bring it around. Dan Poirier's going to dump it back in for the last 5 minutes of play here. Back to Dunfield, to Allward. Allward fires it, and it goes up and over and wide, and it's going to be out. 1:20 left here in the penalty for the Hawks, with 4:51 left in the third period. Young taking the face-off with Jones and Dunfield on the wing. Allward. Nope, that's Anderson. Stops that. Over to Irvine. Will over to Dunfield. Dunfield to... Back to, here we go, in the corner to Irvine. Oh, went wide off the goalie's pads. Coming back. Jones. Yes! Jones, come on. Coming back around. 40 seconds left here in the penalty. Anderson's coming back with it. Anderson fires it down the ice over to Jones. Will Irvine's going to go in deep here in the corner, trying to get it out and around over to Riley McKnight. McKnight's following that with Poirier hot on that and takes a man out of play there with McKnight right on the trail. Back to Dunfield. Dunfield to Allward. Allward over to Poirier. Poirier off the boards and it comes back in again by Elsie.
Here we go.
Allward trying hard here to get it out over to Travis. Travis in the corner, trying to get it out and around. Oh, fanned on that one with 3:15. Over to Riley McKnight. McKnight to Will Irvine. To Anderson. Anderson to Irvine. 2 minutes left here in the Denver Dunfield. Still going with the puck. He's still going down. Comes back and he's going to the other side in the deep in the corner. Brett Young. Stone cold. 1:50 left here in the third period. Taking the face off for the Northmen. It's back to McKnight. Back to Allward. Allward plays it back into Jones. Over to the other side. Jones is falling all the way through. Over to... Coming back to Allward. And it's going in behind Couture. Big damn Poirier. Putting on the heat.
And 89
There.
of blood. You suck, 89! You suck!
Last minute of play here in the third period.
Way to go, Walter! Fuck them up! Hey, buddy.
Seconds left here in the third period. Still going on here in the box, or they're talking to the coaches or somebody. No, the scoreboard guy wondering what to write down. McKnight's going, no, we're not in the box. We're out of the box. Can't hit him with the fox, can't hit him in the box. I do not like green eggs and ham. All right, 35 seconds here to just get through it.
Oh,
seconds left here in the third period. And it's almost over here. Will's going to hang on to the puck here, and that's the game. 3 seconds, 2 seconds left here, and that's the game here tonight. That was the game. The third period was a little hot under the collar. This is Roxanne. Anyway, as I said once before, this was just a little battle. The war's still yet to be played. All right, this is still early on, so you know what? Tomatoes, 7-1. I like my chances. This is Roxanne for the Miramichi Northmen. Keeping it real, keeping it alive, and Elsipogtog here tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. Over and out.